In this video, we're going to learn how to find slope. First of all, how many points do we need to make a line? 2 points. So let's say we have 2 points here. So let's say we have the point 2, 3, and 4, 7, which is up here. Okay. And we want to connect our points. So normally we'll draw a line through them. So just try that again here. Okay, so something like this, right? So it's important that it is a line that have arrows at both ends because the line goes on forever in both directions. If it was a line segment, then it would stop at a certain distance. Okay, so let's label these points. So again, we said that this was 2, 3, and this one was 4, 7. Okay. So in order to calculate the slope, one of the ways we can do that is by using the slope formula. So the slope formula is m is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay. So where do these, variables come from? Well, first let's try to figure out what's the difference between, say, x squared or versus x2 in the bottom. So this we have this the 2 on the top versus the 2 on the bottom. What's the difference between those two? Well, if you have the 2 on the top, that means this is an exponent. Okay, so that means we have to square this. All right, and then this here, this is a subscript. A subscript. Okay, so that's referring to the second x because we can have multiple x's. All right, and to help us to identify which x we're using, we label them as x1, x2, x3, etc. So in this case, let's label this x1, okay? And this one will be x2. All right, so if that's x1, then this will be y1. And if that's y1, then this one will be y2. All right, so those are our coordinates, okay? And then we just use this formula here, okay? So y2 is 7, y1 is 3, x2 is 4, and then x1 is 2. So we have 7 minus 3, which is 4, and 4 minus 2 is, which is 2, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. So this is our slope right here. Okay. Now, another way to describe the slope is called the rate of change, or the average rate of change. Okay. So think about a car traveling. Maybe the car was traveling 70 miles per hour at a certain time. And then 2 minutes later, maybe it was traveling 65 miles per hour. So when you add up the two, okay, and divide it by 2, you find the average. All right. So it's the same thing in this case. So you can have multiple points on this line. As long as you have 2 points, you can calculate the average rate of change or the slope of the line.